Amables amigos, welcome back to a new episode of the Club Lucha podcast. Happy 2025, happy new year from us, me, Foos, Soups, and Float, who are also here.
Yo.
Hi.
To you guys. We've been gone for a little bit of a holiday break there. I mean, it's how it is, you know? But we're back now, and we're prepared to talk everything Lucha Libre once again, and have a good time while doing it. So for everyone listening, thank you for joining us again, and we're hoping you have a happy new year. Vlog Soups, how was your holiday break hiatus?
It was good, you know. Watched a little bit of indie wrestling here, but not too much. Kept it low key, but I heard Floke was at some MLW shows.
No, that's not true.
Whoa.
My holidays were fine. Just relaxed for the most part. Watched some wrestling here and there.
It was beast. I mean, there's been a lot of good stuff since the last time we jumped on here, and we are definitely going to talk about it today. And we're also going to take a brief look back at 2024 and talk about some of our favorite moments and some of our least favorite moments, just kind of almost like a little retrospective on the year. Of course, we're not going to hit everything. That would be really hard to do. But a lot of the things that we really liked, a lot of the workers, performers that we really liked, moments, shows, things like that. So that's going to be it for today. I think if you are just jumping on to the Club Lucha podcast today, this will be a good indication of what episodes will be like, and our thoughts on Lucha Libre, and they might align with yours, they might not, they might influence you into checking something out, they might influence you into never watching it, but
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're sorry. We have a TNA fan in here, Soups.
That's more offensive than anything I've ever said to you guys.
Hey man, being accused of being at an MLW show is
Where were you last night?
I was watching Arena Coliseo.
Where are you physically though? You can watch. You can watch it at a Coliseo from inside the MLW arena.
Nah, there was no service. I didn't have reception. I didn't have reception there.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Last week I joined you two in becoming an AEW attendee for the first time.
Yeah, you were excited for the Chris Jericho.
Hey, look, I'll tell you the most exciting match that I saw last week was the 4-way that had Commander, Brian Cage, I think it was Dante Martin and Beast Mortos. That was awesome.
That sounds
really
all
good.
right. Yeah.
It was from the Bojangles Coliseum in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Damn.
It was pretty cool, dude. You know, weirdly enough, it's not just a name on the they have Bojangles in the Coliseum that you can buy as well.
Didn't you isn't that where you got that raw breakfast sandwich from?
Hey, look.
What a mark.
That is true, but that was that was in 2023. I had an unfortunate.
That shit still had a heartbeat, man.
Yeah, I took a bite. I literally took a bite.
Yeah.
And it was just raw.
Make that the thumbnail for this episode.
Just the raw sandwich.
That and Blue Panther.
Look, it was a bad experience. You know what was even more messed up from that experience? Yeah, they gave me my money back, but then like the manager was like, "We're gonna send you a gift card to apologize." Those motherfuckers never sent me a gift card.
That's awesome. Why'd they need to send it to you?
I don't know.
Have them?
It's because I think I sent them an email afterwards, or they contacted me afterwards or something. And then they were like, "Yeah, we'll send it to you," and then they just never did. And I was just like, "Oh well."
That's beast as hell, honestly.
I wouldn't have. I mean, I feel like I probably could not have used it because like I would have had a bad experience anyway. I would have been like, "Oh well, what if I just get another sandwich?" And they just keep giving me gift cards, and I just have to keep going back. But yeah, no, it was a good show. AEW it was a good show. Some of the like ROH stuff was pretty cool before the show. Crowd was really into it was because it was North Carolina, but they really liked FTR.
Right.
Big fans of that. The Dark Order was over huge. Like I don't know if they're from I don't think they're from North Carolina.
No, they're from like Canada and somewhere else.
Yeah. They got a big pop when they came out. They did a dark match before.
Yeah, I thought FTR were from like Michigan.
I thought they're from Asheville. No, FTR's from Asheville. They're Southern boys
they're
for
from
real.
they're from like middle of nowhere, North Carolina. I think.
But Harley Cameron, she got big reactions.
Of course she did.
She had a pretty solid match against what I thought it was solid live against Trisha Dora, and then it was not bad, not too bad. Merch, look, it was a little expensive for my taste. I'm not gonna lie.
And then they have like 6 T-shirts.
Yeah, they had a Morto shirt that I was.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I was right about to buy. But then I was like, I gotta order dinner later, so I was like, let me chill out on that.
They had a Learning Tree shirt that you were about to buy as well.
No Learning Tree shirt that I saw, but
did they have hologram masks?
They had hologram masks. They were $60 though.
Oh man,
it's a bit
Who would
high.
buy one of those? I don't know anybody.
I don't know. Nobody that.
Gio,
if you're listening, I really did almost buy it, but then I was like, Christmas just passed. I have to be a little more financially responsible this month. You know how it is. Yeah. So I'm not saying don't buy them or anything, but that's just a bad time for me. It's January. It's the beginning of the year. I got some bills I got to pay.
You heard it right here. Boycott AEW and their merch.
No. Look, definitely, if I go to another one of their shows, I'll buy a hologram mask. I'll probably buy a Morto's shirt. They had some cool little merch stuff. These little posters and stuff they had. Took some pictures. I had a good time. It was not a bad time. And ticket prices, not too high. And they also extended a press credential to me. I applied for a press credential. They gave me one. So that was pretty awesome. First time ever. Maybe we'll try again for y'all in. Maybe not, though. I mean, it's Texas. I'm not sure if I'm going to get all the way out to Texas we'll see. Good experience, though. Other than that, I mean, no other shows that I've attended live. Soups, how's your indie shows been?
It was good. Oh, my God. I mean, TNA, Sinner, and Saint were on the show. Shout out to them. But no, just all pretty much local dudes. That's the grassroots wrestling. That's that good stuff. Not that Court Bauer corporate stuff.
hey, wait! Not too much on Court Bauer now.
Actually, he might sue us.
He's got
Bischoff on the next card.
He's got Bischoff in his ear right now.
Oh man,
he needs to get Salvador Luteroth back in his ear. That's awesome. Yeah. There's a lot of, I don't know if Hijo de Wagner Jr., I think he's going to have some dates near me pretty soon. I'm thinking I'm going to go out and try and watch, but, one of the days is, Lucha ATL. I don't want to talk too much about that matchup, but if you look it up, a lot of people, probably won't get a good reception from a lot of wrestling fans who are very, in the know about a lot of things, but
yeah,
leave that one at that. But
you want to see him face DMT Azul?
If he faced DMT Azul, I would watch it. Yeah, I would probably watch that. It'd probably be. I mean, they've wrestled in IWRG before, haven't they? Or is that just against his dad?
I haven't watched.
Oh, this was said. My ass has not been watching.
I've only watched the multi-man tags. I'm not watching IWRG singles matches.
Oh, the multi-mans aren't good. I think
multi-mans can be good. Singles matches, hell no. I'm staying away from those.
I was gonna say, I think this is a good point to jump right into our discussions. I mean, we can start with an IWRG match right here.
Oh yeah, IWRG match.
It was from. It was an anniversary show, right? IWRG.
Yeah, it was main evented by Vangelis.
Was it really?
I think.
Yes. I didn't watch past. I did not watch past.
Yes, he was in the main event.
All right, that's interesting. I was watching. Let's see. The name of the show was. It was from 12/19. Yeah, IWRG Revolución 62. 10-man tag team match. If you've not watched this one, this was one of the later shows of 2024, 12/19. Go on YouTube. You can find it for free. Scrub through. You can watch the whole thing if you want. I have not, so I can't tell you if the rest of it was good.
Do not.
But the 10-man tag match they had, it was booked as like IWRG versus AAA. Yeah. And on one side, it was La Mala Fama with Ares, Latigo, and Toxin, and the Mexa Boys, Noisy Boy and Spiderfly, against Bendito, Colmillo de Plata. Oni el Bendito. Colmillo de Plata, El Hijo del Vikingo, Garra de Oro, and Laredo Kid. This is like all-star tag type of match. This was awesome. What did you think, Float?
Yeah, it was great. Very much a match that will try to be replicated, but they're gonna, whenever they try to replicate it, it's gonna be miserable attempts. Like, they're just not gonna be able to capture the work and greatness that they captured in this match, because everything was like fluent and everything just worked very well between all 10 workers. So yeah, it's a great match, but the people that try to replicate it, it's not gonna work like at all. It's gonna fail, and there's probably gonna be clips that pop up on Twitter whenever they try to replicate it, and it's gonna get a bunch of comments like, "Oh, Lucha's bad," because people were trying to replicate a match from IWRG from December of 2024. So
yeah, some people just don't know ball, but this was really good. Like that, what was like that 5-person dive? Holy moly, that was awesome. They did that dive train at the end that was so good. It was just like you said, just nonstop action, very fluid. Like some people will be like, "Oh, well, I don't like spot fests," and this was the best version, like, of what they would consider, I guess, a spot fest. But it was like very coherent, very fluid. It's a 10-person match. Like,
yeah, that's when you want to have a spot fest.
Exactly. Like these multi-man matches that are like very like smooth spot fest. Like, yeah, that's what it's all about, brother. But that's might be my only IWRG match that'll make my best of list for 2024. You guys have anything else
from IWRG?
Yeah, anything that stands out, that stood out for you?
Let me think. I watched maybe a total of like 20 IWRG matches.
I would have it playing a lot, but I just not a lot of it captured my interest too much.
Avisman versus I forget who was it. I think it was Avisman versus. It might have been Hedy Karawi. That one was pretty solid. That one might have been 2023 or very early 2024. I can't remember by now, but
I think I remember you talking about it actually.
Yeah, that one's solid. The Cerebro Negro match, Cerebro Negro and Cerebro Negro Jr. versus Mexa Boys match wasn't bad. There's a lot of matches that weren't bad, but they weren't anything notable. So there's not much.
That's just how it is sometimes. Not every promotion is gonna have like 5 to 10 best matches of the year in them. And there's no shame in that.
Yeah.
As long as you're entertaining the crowd, you're putting on a good show. What more can you ask for? But there are some promotions that had really good years.
You're right. Like AAA.
Wait a minute. I think AAA.
They had like maybe 5, 6 good matches. Something like that.
Yeah, I remember God, it feels like it's crazy. This was only like a year ago, but it was the Hijo de Vikingo and Tejano, yeah, and Laredo Kid.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
Yep.
We brought that
one up.
That
one was good. La Nueva Generación Dinamita versus Psycho Clown and Negro Casas was good.
The one, God Almighty, it was like it was from a Triple Mania that had Wagner.
Dinastía Wagner.
Yeah.
It was Wagner, Galeno, and Wagner, Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. versus Negro Casas, Brazo de Oro Jr. and Psycho Clown, I think.
Yeah, that one was good. Right. That one was good. I really enjoyed that, actually. It's hard to, the top of your card
match with Satnam Singh as well was pretty all right.
Yeah. I was going to say it's hard to put out consistently high level when your main event is like El Patron against
Vampiro.
Yeah, and then it's like 100.
Vampiro.
The whole show is built around, will
the eye, el ojo.
Yeah, will there be a run-in here? And then there is. Oh, and then Latin Lover will be like, well, run-ins are banned, and then they just run in anyway. Oh man,
Latin Lover's doing his best, man.
He's just in the back, like, oh man, they got me again.
What can I do?
But we'll see. We'll see where I've heard a lot of good things though about Tokyo Bad Boys. I've heard they put on a lot of pretty solid matches in AAA.
They've had some they've had some good matches against La Fraternidad, but like it's not anything that'll make your end of the year list. Like it's kind of like they're solid matches, but whenever like most AAA matches in 2024 were absolute garbage, it's kind of it's like you kind of have to compliment. You kind of have to like tone it down a little bit with the praise. It's like, yeah, these were good, but at the same time, it's 2024 AAA. The bar is set very, very low.
It's hard. Yeah, it's really hard to like sell somebody on like you should watch it because these guys keep putting on great matches, and it's like, well, the rest of it is
not good.
Yeah, not especially if like you're like work rate kind of people. There's a lot of run-ins in AAA. There's a lot of things that don't make sense, really.
Yeah, that's never explained.
But it's, maybe they'll turn it around this year. We'll see. Like you were saying, Flo, that card they put out has some pretty interesting matches on it, right?
Which one?
The one with
their first
Psycho and Pagano. Yeah,
it's Psycho and Pagano versus La Nueva Generación Dinamita is the main eventing. Then they have a rematch for the AAA Latin American Championship between Mesias and Wagner Jr. And then I think one of them has like Puma de Oro, and like the openers looks pretty alright. So it's not too bad. It might not be great, but it looks watchable.
We'll see.
The card looks watchable.
Yeah. I mean, do you see any other direction besides like Latin versus Alberto? Is that like what they're going to build this whole year around?
I wouldn't be surprised. Because I don't know. It seems that whatever they had with Fresero kind of just got dropped since Fresero has his Fresero promotion now or something like that. So who knows?
And then
Fresero might still pop back up since Pierrot Jr. from Chaos is in AAA now.
I was gonna say the theme for last year. If you were not watching last year, the theme was Orígenes, which is like origins. They brought back a bunch of old like AAA names that were really iconic. And they did a lot of work, really good work for AAA like 20 years ago, and further back than that. Very nostalgic. It worked for them. I mean, they were doing pretty solid. Like attendances for most of the year. Not the best, but like, good. And then this year, the theme is Alianzas, like alliances. Which, look.
We're going to see all the GLEAT guys in AAA.
Yeah, look. Okay, so they have a partnership with GLEAT. And look, I don't know what y'all's opinion is on this.
Bad. They're bad. GLEAT is bad.
Well, I was going to say, what is the possibility? Because we talked about this last year.
Oh, Nakajima being in AAA?
Well, I was going to say WWE AAA.
Oh, man, that's worse.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Like, it's like, I don't know. It's like the possibility is there. It would make sense for it for them to do it. Are they going to do it? Or is this just going to be like one of those things where it's like, little bit teased every now and then, but not really ever fully committed to or like fully worked out.
I mean, Conan is always wearing a Judgment Day shirt.
He's a big fan of the Judgment Day. I thought they had a new name now.
I don't watch.
Yeah, you'd be the one to know.
I'm not watching. I'm not watching, but I follow a lot of people who are watching, and I'm like, oh, interesting. Like, I'll see what's going on, but I've not been tuned in like that. Anyway, we could keep jumping promotion to promotion. I think that's enough for AAA.
Lucha Memes.
Lucha Memes. I think you're the most versed in this one, Flock. So I'm gonna let you take the reins. What would have been your best Lucha Memes of 2024?
Edward versus Hechicero.
Yeah.
Had to be number
Solid.
one.
Solid. I watched that today. Actually, it was really, really good.
Number two. Actually, I'm not even gonna do like a list. I'm just gonna say some matches that were pretty great. Avisman versus Magnetico. That one was really good. Just two guys and just two very skilled indie. Yeah, I wouldn't even. Well, one of them was a Yaville master. The other one's still kind of young, quote unquote young, but very solid match. Hechicero versus Hedy Karawi. That one was really good. Um, Los, ooh, Los Mexa Boys had some matches in Lucha Memes which were pretty solid. They've been doing some shows for Lucha Memes here and there, but not super constant. Let me think. Who else? Oh, Avisman and Negro Navarro versus Shelwa and Magnetico. Really solid tag match. Just four technical dudes, doing Yaveo. The Battle of Coacalco tournament was really fun this year. I really enjoyed the finish, which was basically just like a shorn down version of what would be mano a mano between Shelwa and Hedy Karawi. Honestly, Lucha Memes' wrestler of the year would probably just be Shelwa with how many great matches how many solid matches he had in that promotion. Oh, Shelwa versus Judas el Traidor, like another really solid match. Oh, Shelwa versus Avisman, just constant great
Yeah.
matches. Hechicero versus Golden, that one was good. And some of the other shows, I think it was Cachorro de Guerra, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's his name, versus Avisman was also good. But yeah, no, Lucha Memes has been a really solid promotion that's had some really, I guess not. I wouldn't. I guess you could call them hidden gems throughout the year, since not many people keep up with Lucha Memes.
Mm-hmm. No, that makes sense completely. I'm looking here at their win-loss record. I'm sure this isn't fully updated for 2024, but I'm seeing Shelhua went 5-1 last year.
Yeah,
And,
he only lost to Hechicero.
Yeah, that's solid, solid stuff. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to go back and check out some of the other stuff. I did watch Hechicero and Shelhua, and it was really good. I thought it was awesome. I liked the finish a lot. I liked, the older veteran like Hechicero, who's unbelievable 2024, and against the breakout rookie of Shelhua, trading holds and a lot of struggle, a lot of good stuff. Crowd was into it too, and I was talking about it earlier. That mat looks so hard. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not
the venue
bumping
looks
on it.
awesome though.
Call me Octago in the way. I'm not bumping on that thing, brother.
You're gonna do the bump that Cubs showed yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly roll out of the ring instead.
Yeah. Okay, call me crazy, but I'm gonna do a crazy comparison here. Lucha Memes. I was talking with Soups and Foos about this. Would it be a crazy stretch to call Lucha Memes like the Lucha equivalent to Sendai Girls, where they have like some really great matches like on every show?
It's not
That's a
ridiculous.
that's a question for the viewers to answer.
But we'll put a poll up.
We'll put a poll up. We will literally. I'll put a poll
You
up
will
on this
pull up.
episode.
Is Lucha Memes the equivalent of the Lucha equivalent of Sendai Girls?
I will put that poll up. That's really funny. Damn, good year for them. All right, AEW suit. So you.
Oh, wait a minute. Bro, really just cut me off. I was about to talk about AMLL. That's crazy.
Go ahead.
Yo, so check out. Oh my God, you gotta be cut off because of the stupid AEW comment. Mr. Thunder versus Angel Azteca Jr. from Azteca Mania 5. I think it placed number 9 on my top 10 matches of the year. Just really great match. I love both guys. Don't be surprised if either one of them ends up on CML's Torneo de Escuelas this year. Probably Angel Azteca Jr. If you do see him, you can thank me for recommending you that match. You can thank me for recommending you that match. Shunga Jr. versus Angel Azteca Jr. Another really good, more mat based match, but really solid. Sonic versus Shunga Shunga Jr. Their bull terrier match.
Uh-huh.
No, we're not confusing that again. It was Ayako Hamada versus Lady Shadow was really fun. I really enjoyed that match. Ayako
When did
Hamada
they?
had like a what?
When did
Yeah,
that match happen?
I think like mid 2024. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Float's
middle.
keeping it from us.
I'm gonna have to plug. This is the first time I've ever heard of this.
No, it happened. I even said I posted about it.
Oh,
I did post about it.
We were on
I'm gonna have to put notifications on for Vlogs posts now.
The apuestas match from Azteca Manía 5, which was La Esquizofrenia versus Los Guerreros Celestiales versus God. There was one other team that was in that match. I can't remember. Let me pull Los Guerreros Celestiales because it was like 6 men. Hold on, I have it in here somewhere. Give me a second.
I think this will be the year I lock into AMLL.
We'll have to. We have to give more expanded coverage. I'm gonna ask Angel if I can do edits to his footage.
You're excited to. You want to lock into Edu Romero matches?
Yes, yeah. You know me and him. We go way back.
I'm about to be a Shunga Shunga Jr. super fan.
Dude, I already am. That's crazy.
Oh, I see it here. It's July 21st.
Los Hermanos Astaroth versus La Esquizofrenia versus Los Guerreros Celestiales. That was the match. That one was really fun. What was it? La Copa El Elegante del Ring, which had a really good match between Mr. Thunder and Guerrero Celestial. That one was really good. But yeah, those are some of my favorite AMLL matches. And they're all on YouTube, so you can watch them there.
Yeah, I was gonna say AML is all on YouTube, and then Lucha Memes is on IWTV, right?
Yes.
You wanted to watch that legally? Yeah.
That's beast. I'm gonna have to lock in. I'm gonna go and watch that Ayako Hamada match after this, actually.
Oh, and then if you want to tune into AML, they also have Los Strippers there if you want to.
Oh my God. Foos is in now.
Hey, look, this sounds very late 2000s. Yeah, coded.
That's your nostalgia.
I'll be like, oh man, this is awesome. This is just like when I was a little kid.
It's gonna be like the Ratatouille scene.
I was just gonna see El Elegido in my mind. Oh,
that's awesome.
But yeah, those were just some of the best matches of AMLL this year.
That's beast. We're gonna have to lock in. We're gonna really have to lock in this year. Let's see. Where can we jump from here? I'm saving CMLL for last. I'm not gonna lie.
MLW.
MLW.
That's all on you. Not gonna lie.
I mean, there were some good lucha representations at times in AEW this year.
I watched like maybe one match. I don't know.
I mean, the match that put Hechicero on the map for a lot of people this year with the Danielson stuff. That shit was awesome. He just tossed his ass around for like 20 minutes.
I thought you were talking about MLW still for a second. I don't remember that.
Nah, you got to be subscribed to MLW Plus. Sorry, brother.
Oh my God.
Is there I don't even think that's a real subscription, is it?
No, it doesn't exist. No, you're spitting for real. Brian Danielson, as you said, that was good. Something about the early stages of that partnership is like they had the good match on Rampage this was in 2023 with Místico and
Rocky.
That was good.
Yes.
And then they had that Danielson match in AEW, and then they had that one where Esfinge showed up, which was really like crazy, and Star Jr. showed up. I mean,
oh yeah, MLW legend Star Jr.
Yeah, MLW beast Star Jr. He turns it up to another degree.
And they had Magnus in that Revolution match.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was the first CML wrestler to appear on the AEW pay-per-view.
He did.
And then they had was it a 3-on-3 or a 4-on-4 match against the BCC versus Volador?
It was 4 because they couldn't get. I remember because they couldn't get Magia Blanca over
it
to
was
the USA.
It was Magnus Ruido and Esfinge. Yeah, that's the order Esfinge showed up.
Yeah, because Magia Blanca didn't have his. I think he didn't have the US work visa, so he couldn't come over.
And they had one where it was Mascara Dorada, Volador Jr.,
Hechicero and Mystico. Yeah, it was the four.
I don't think Mystico was in that match because CML lost, so I think he was like, "Nah, I'm not being booked." And then they kicked Volador in the nuts.
Yeah, I think after that they showed up to. I'm gonna have this lane.
Yes, yeah,
that was Hechicero. You're right.
Yeah, that was a good. He was like little program.
He was like twisting Danielson around some more. Then they had some stinkers. The Atlantis Jr. and Jericho, Titan and Jericho.
They had some pretty big stinkers, like the entire AEW/CMLL show.
Yeah, that one.
Oh god,
that was a bad show. That's probably.
I didn't even watch that shit. I had to miss that Friday, and then I asked you guys, I'm like, should I even watch it? You're like,
no.
No, there was. I mean, there was one match that was good. I think it was Flip and Rocky.
I watched one match. Yeah.
Was it the? Oh yeah, it was Rocky. Yeah. It was Rocky and Flip. The only.
Yeah.
I mean, the other. Good. I mean, Hechicero versus Claudio wasn't bad, but like.
Wrong guy won.
Wrong guy won, and they really could have done much more in that match. Volador Jr. versus Pac would have been like a match of the decade contender if it happened like 2013, 2014. But we're in 2020. That was 2024. So
this was Volador at like 60%.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, his knees were like swelling up like every match. I don't know what. I think. I mean, he might be better now. I don't know. It's been like a month.
I think uncontested CML AEW moment of the year is after that gauntlet match when Mystico tried shooting an angle with Ospreay.
That was so beast. See, that gauntlet was another good moment for CML AEW.
Cesaro came out, Mystico.
Yeah, that was awesome. And then trying to think what else. Atlantis Jr., Kyle Fletcher on Collision. I'm gonna keep I keep just saying that match was so good. I think that match was way better than their Arena Mexico match.
One,
yeah. Like that match.
You're right. It
awesome
went from a 3-point match to a 5 to a 5, 3 to a 5.
No, yeah, it went from a 3 to like
not
4.
stars.
No, you rated that shit 5 stars, Flook. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm talking 1 out of 10. It went from a 3 to a 5.
I think it went more from like if we're doing out of 10, it went from like a 6 to an 8. I'd be comfortable giving it an 8. They could have done a little more.
AEW mark right here.
It was AEW
mark.
Look, I think Japan. I was gonna say I think that match is where Kyle Fletcher really like. I think maybe they started going in a different direction with him after that, because after that he cut his hair and then he started like healing it up a lot more against Ospreay and everybody else.
Yeah, why didn't he just lose his hair? Why didn't he make that in the place this match so Atlantis could get that?
Look, I was asking that question myself, but
yeah,
I guess he's
not real like that.
They were asleep at the wheel.
He's a little bitch and doesn't want to face Atlantis Senior in a match.
he doesn't have the juice like that.
He knows he would lose. Atlantis say doing that match. He's going over, brother.
That's true.
If we're talking about AEW stuff, we got to mention Hologram, Mortos.
Oh
Commander.
Yeah. They had really good years.
Yeah, great matches with each other as well. That Commander Hologram match, especially, where what the hell did that power bomb shit?
Was crazy.
The Hurricane Rana where someone almost died.
They tried to. Okay, so Commander was on the rope facing the camera,
yes.
And Hologram was going to springboard off the rope, like closest to the entrance, and he went up in the air. And I don't know, he just couldn't get enough rotation. I don't know what happened, but Commander like grabbed him, and instead of following through and getting Rana'd, he just power bombed him out of the air. Yeah. And I was like to me, I was like, this was awesome. People were like, that's just a botch, brother. That's like it's like I don't understand how people don't understand the concept of what happened there. Like they saw the move was not going to go through. You can say that was the botch, but they immediately changed it into something else that looked really good. So
yeah, dude, of course, like it's really like kind of changed a lot in my brain. Like the whole like botches and stuff. Like if you can save something, I think that makes it look better than if it went 100% smoothly, right? Like if being able to adapt, that makes you a good wrestler.
1,000%. Because like, did you watch the Blue Panther Hechicero match from 2 nights ago? That is the prime example of how you turn like a missed spot, like a botched spot, into even more fuel for your match, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we were talking about, this is going way off track now, but like Defunto a few months ago, where he was hitting the move where he runs down the ramp, goes onto the inside of the second rope, and like half the time he fucking misses it and trips. But like he gets up and starts beating their ass anyway.
Yeah.
Like that's awesome. Like you just have this move you might not hit, and if you miss it, you just move on.
Keep it pushing. And it works, you know. But yeah, I think that's the mark of like the mark. I think that's the mark of a truly good. That's what separates like a good wrestler from a great wrestler. Like
you
don't let it shake you. You don't try and do it again. Like you just keep pushing. Timing. You know, or if you try and do it again, like you incorporate the botch into doing it again. You know, like maybe you do it again and they stop you, or maybe you do it again. This time you hit it clean, but you struggle a bit. You know.
Yeah.
It's really good. It was really good stuff. But Hologram, God, what a year for him. And it was really only a taste.
Dude. Just became a father.
Yeah. That's awesome. I see good things.
Perfect time to send that image in the chat.
I see good things on the horizon. Mortos, I'll say their win-loss records, maybe, you know, you could say, well, they're getting not really winning a lot, but I mean, they're getting over pretty big, and they're putting in really good matches. So I can't fully say they should be booked stronger, because I think they're booked pretty strong. They put in really good performances against everybody. They're not getting squashed, which to me is like, I guess the biggest indicator. Commander has progressed a lot, I think. If we're going to talk about him, because like he was the guy who was just eating pins for a hot minute, but
and really not really seeing any like progression in his skills or anything either at that point.
Yeah, like early, like really early. Like I want to say, like was he in 2023?
Maybe like later 2023, I believe.
But then early 2024, I guess they started letting him do more. They started letting him hit more, and he's just, you know, grown. And to his benefit, he's only like 26.
Yeah.
So
yeah, dude, he had that run when he first started where like he got signed right away or whatever, and like people were pretty high on him, and then like that shine came off, and I think he had a really bad match with like Jay White or something. And the comments I was seeing, they're like, he was never like signed to CMLL or AAA. Like they didn't want him. There's something really wrong with this guy. Like he must be like untrainable or something. And
damn.
Oh my god! Like this was on Reddit. So
you know.
But like god damn, this guy's like, let this dude live.
Look, I'm gonna say this. Look, I'm not pushing any agendas here or anything, but I'm looking at his cage match right now, and he goes in August of 2023. He has Big Dave rates him 4.5 against Phoenix, and then 2 weeks later, it looks like he has a stinker against Mox. So you know, I'm not putting any blame on anybody on this one, but Mox, you know,
I'm you heard it here first. John Moxley is a bad wrestler.
Or did Phoenix like Space Jam his talents away temporarily?
Who knows? Honestly,
who knows?
Phoenix, when he won, knocked him down in the. That was when left. I was gonna say that 2023 was when he was facing off with like Penta and Vikingo a lot.
Yes,
I remember this.
They had that good match with Top Flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I think maybe he's just been given more time. He's just maybe grown more confident. That rope walk he does is awesome. It's like a rope walk springboard.
Yeah.
He's good. He's really good. I like him. And you know, he's got gold on him now. So
yeah.
Silver.
Keep it up.
New Japan.
Man,
I can't. I got nothing to say about New Japan.
We're just gonna talk about Fantasticamania when they had.
Yeah, basically. That's obviously what else are we gonna talk about? That's the only reason I'm bringing them up.
Those are the only luchadors. They never show up.
Yeah, goddamn.
Tuca Jr. versus Máscara Dorada from
really good. Another good Rocky Volador match.
Soberano versus Templario.
Hey, that started a great stable.
Oh man,
the stable that lasted 3 months, or probably even less than that.
That's so awesome, dude.
That barely. I mean, it made it to Homenaje Dos Leyendas, and then that was it. It was like 2 months.
Hold on, let's see. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't even. It was like a month and a half. They formed, I guess, on February.
Have lasted longer than Los Príncipes. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's because they're real friends, man.
Los Indestructibles?
Yeah, man. Sure. It's because they've never won a trophy to break.
You're telling me, look, you don't think Los Indestructibles after a show, bro, you don't think they go out and they drink a nice ice cold beer together?
Yeah.
Look, a landscaper. He doesn't have time to drink beer.
That's the job where you drink beer.
Well, I'm not assuming Apocalipsis and the studio join him along.
Yeah, they join him on his lunch break.
I think so. Beers. I think they're hanging out together. Anybody. That's where they're planning the matches out.
Yeah, they show up with a cooler, give them a beer.
They're planning to make every match they're in bad. Is that what they're trying to do?
They give them,
yeah, man.
They hand him a caguama, bro, a 32-ouncer. They hand him a nice, just recently made. They just bought it on the corner, bro. A damn torta de jamón, bro. That's all they need. That's all you need.
Damn.
Fantasticamania Mexico.
There was
the Máscara Dorada and Templario match. Who did they face? It was who did it? It was like Taiji Ishimori, right?
Is that when he did the salute?
No, that was in February.
Oh, sorry. February.
I think they faced Taiji Ishimori and
Rocky. Yeah, I'm remembering this now. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. And then because it was Volador and Averno that faced off against Soups' GOAT Michael Oku.
Hey, all right, man.
And Zack Sabre Jr. And then, I mean, it wasn't even the best match of that weekend. The best match of that weekend for CML was probably the Hechicero versus Zack Sabre Jr. match at Arena Coliseo.
Yeah, that match was still really paying the price for the win in that match.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The Ángel de Oro and Rocky match was also really solid. The Master Lampago that they had.
They had a Rocky and you remember when it was Rocky and Último Guerrero against Templario and Titan? That one was really good.
Oh, yeah. The Místico and Hiromu match, it was a match.
Hey.
That was an entrance merchant match, and I'm here for it.
Hey.
What an entrance, though.
Oh.
Then there was the other Fantasticamanias. The UK one had two good matches, maybe.
Yeah, we were watching that one.
I enjoyed the Sosaya versus Ángel de Oro match. I enjoyed that one. Because, Ángel de Oro is a beast.
Yeah, you got a good match out of Michael Oku, man.
Who, Último Guerrero?
No, sorry. I thought I was not listening. I said Ángel de Oro.
Oh, no. Ángel de Oro faced Sosaya. Último Guerrero faced
Yeah. No, but in Mexico.
Yeah. That's true, yeah.
Let's stop talking about Michael Oku.
I don't remember anything about the UK show, honestly.
Because he challenged after he went 2-0 in Fantasticamania UK, he was like, "Hey, I want a chance at that title."
Yeah.
And then he defended it, I think, during sometime later. But yeah. What else happened? There was La Catalina versus Stephanie Wacker that happened at Fantasticamania Mexico. Probably La Catalina's best match. That was like right before Stephanie Wacker left, right? Or it was like around that time.
Oh man. Oh, that's another AEW match right there. Stephanie Wacker against Mercedes Moné.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then like a week later, Boom.
Hey,
buckets out.
Hey, look though, look. Hey, according to the big WWE insiders though, man, look, that definitely wasn't the match that got WWE looking at her, bro. Definitely wasn't.
Couldn't be.
It was a tryout from 10 years ago. Sure.
The one after she was training with Loki.
Oh man, people were like,
Have you seen who Stephanie Vaquer says is her favorite wrestler?
No, who's her favorite wrestler?
2007. The guy with the family.
Oh my god!
Shut the hell up! There's no way. Where did you see this?
I'm not joking. I'm serious. I'm so serious.
Where did she say this?
She said that before in interviews. I'm not even joking.
That's crazy.
Oh man,
you have to send that to me. That's so funny. That's crazy. I mean, look. One thing that I'm gonna say like this.
Say something crazy.
No, I'm not gonna say something crazy, but I'm gonna say something that might give more context. Maybe whenever people talk about him, especially from countries that are not the U.S., and I say this more so like in Mexico, like the Los Villanos when they talk about him, or like when other wrestlers talk about him, it's mainly positive. And I don't know if it's because they don't know the details of what happened, or if like.
Sure.
Like they were legitimately like friends, because like he came when Pegasus Kid came to Mexico, like he worked UWA against Los Villanos, and like he did title matches, mass matches. So it's like I'm pretty sure they had they became friends in Japan, I think, and then they came to Mexico. But there's a lot of fondness and there's a lot of remembrance for him from people, and I don't have any of that personally, but the people who do, I can see why they do. I don't know what their connection to him is, but
who knows? I mean, having him as your favorite wrestler and then your trainer being Loki is kind of crazy. I can't lie.
Yeah, I want CT.
I was gonna say, nobody run with that as a fact. If you're listening, do not run with that as a fact until you find the interview, because we're not.
Yeah. There's that thing about because the low key thing is like fact, like that. That should be a very known fact.
She's a fan of Loki.
No, that she was trained by Loki.
Oh, she was trained by Loki. I thought she was trained by Ricky Marvin.
I think she was trained by both.
Oh, I mean that makes sense. A lot of people have many trainers.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that wraps up Fantastica Mania.
All right.
We're not going to talk about Forbidden Door because
Oh man, I like Forbidden Door. I like the pre-show.
That was the one of the two good matches. We're not going to talk about the one with that guy.
We're talking
the guy with the very bad hairline.
Oh yeah, Hechicero and MJF. Yeah, that was. It wasn't very good.
It's bad.
And then he came to Arena Mexico and he wrestled Templario, and it was also not really
bad.
Like, some people liked it. Some people were like, "Oh, that was good," but for me, it just didn't hit where it needed to hit. My opinion is not everybody is though. So
it was really bad. They should have had Flip win that.
Honestly,
they should have had Flip win the Eliminator and then win the International Championship, bro.
Hey, man.
AEW meltdowns would have been crazy, brother. Like, the big fans would have been mad. They were like, Flip Gordon.
Dude, I would have popped 100% for the AEW fans getting pissed off at Flip Gordon getting a chance.
Because they don't know ball, man.
Yeah.
Hell, Flip is a better wrestler than MJF.
Oh, no, that's what I mean. Flip's better wrestler than 80% of the locker room.
Hey, look, they always bring up that 80% of that locker room would not have been hired if Kenny Omega. He would have hired Flip.
That's true.
Oh yeah,
my ass would have hired Flip too. Honestly,
that's the most beast quote of all time. I think just telling a whole locker room you wouldn't have hired 80% of them.
Look, the best thing about that quote is that you can use it to back up any agenda, because in your mind you can just be like, oh well, Kenny Omega likes the 20% I like.
Hey, that's true.
So, what else? What else are we missing here?
I think it's
this will just be like
a
one sentence thing. Oh yeah, okay. Let me get this out of the way. Zack Sabre Jr. and Hechicero had a good match in Rev Pro. That's it. No more discussion. Let's get on to Noah.
Oh wait, one more thing for Repro. Barrero Cavernario had a good match with Josiah. Okay, now we're done.
All right, look, dude. Fork found in the kitchen. Barbaro Cavernario has a good match.
Big year for Noah.
Noah, Daga,
Daga, yeah.
The GOAT.
The GOAT, yeah. Follows, I believe he follows Foos.
That's true. Thank you, Daga.
Yo, man, DM, tell him to follow me. I'm always commenting on his stuff.
I'll be like, hey, my buddy, big fan.
He's big fan.
Two-time GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion, Daga.
I keep saying I'm gonna make a edit, and I just keep running out of time.
You gotta edit one of his matches against Hechicero.
You know, I was actually gonna go watch Daga Hechicero from Lucha Memes, 2017, I think.
They also have, they have that one, and they have their Crash match.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have a match in the Crash too. I've seen. Damn, it kind of sucks. They won't let him. CMLL won't let him do another one.
Yeah, it's so weird because he's like publicly on and like social media and said multiple times like I'm never returning to AAA, man, never again.
He hasn't even been there since like 2023.
Exactly.
So come on, CMLL.
Not only that, but he literally like constantly disassociates himself with AAA in general. Whenever
me too, but
it's me when I'm watching AAA.
That's all it was. That's funny.
But yeah, he had some decent defenses with his GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship.
He joined Team 2000X, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he carries around a baseball bat and so he licks it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Or licks his title, sorry.
That's beast.
He'll win it back, don't worry.
Three times.
What is he? Is he the second Mexican to win the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship?
Who else won there? Ricky Marvin?
Ricky Marvin held it for less than a day. I know that.
That's real,
man.
He won it. Then he had to vacate it. Then he faced, I think it was Nakajima in a match for the vacant title, and he lost. And he never got to win it again.
Wow, really?
Only?
Yeah.
He was the only other Mexican.
I think.
Oh wow.
There might have been one more, but I can't think off the top of my head.
I'm gonna look through it right now.
I don't know why I want to say Hoovy for some reason. This is based on completely nothing.
Hoovy did work like Noah, right?
He would do. Yeah, I feel like he did, right?
But did he win the GHC Junior Heavyweight?
That feels like such a chaotic move to book him at that time as champion.
Didn't he win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight, but like it's not recognized?
That's awesome.
I think he won it
recognize that more.
I think he won it off of Liger on WCW. Like he hit him in the back of the head with a tequila bottle. And then I think after that is when New Japan was like, all right, we don't want to partner with you guys anymore.
No, Hoovy never won the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Damn. He should have.
Damn. They got damn. I honestly still can't believe that Ricky Marvin only held it. He held it less than a day. That's oof.
Wow.
Yes.
The big title though, I mean,
you're right.
The real beast.
GHC Junior Heavyweight tag titles.
The GHC Heavyweight title, the biggest belt in I think in Noah. I don't really follow Noah that much, but I do follow for
it is the big
the
title,
most prestigious, yeah. Dude. Wagner 3G. 90-day reign. That's all it takes, really. 90 days. That's like the sweetest spot for a title reign, in my opinion. You get a nice 90-day reign, yeah. That's it for me. Really good.
The match against Kaito was really good.
Yeah, I like the match against Keno too.
The Jake Lee match too.
Man.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, and Daga's the second Mexican, the second and only Mexican, the second Mexican to hold the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship. So it's only been Ricky Marvin and Daga, the only two Mexicans that have won that title.
It's kind of beast, honestly. Definitely gotta make a Daga edit.
That's crazy though. I was not expecting them to be the only two. I swear there should have probably been one more in there, but
I'll say
what can you
this.
do?
I think that Noah, just in general, though, I think they booked their luchadores pretty well. I mean, you see all the hype that los golpeadores get, right?
Yep.
Galeno del Mal, he's getting a title shot here soon.
Mm-hmm. Daga was getting pushed.
There's a lot of there's a lot of trust, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be mad at that. I cannot be upset by anything like that. So
Wagner held the national title for a good amount of time. So
was he the longest reigning, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they put a lot of trust in him, and honestly, yeah, deserved. Very deserved. He put in some really good shifts. I'm not gonna lie, and I think this is as good as time. And then he just talked about Wagner 3G. We don't know anything about where he's going or anything, but we know he's not going back to Noah.
He left Noah, and he might be heading towards the evil place.
Might be going to Florida.
Maybe. I was reading the Lucha blog write-up yesterday, and he's of the mind that he'll probably work more AAA this year.
Please, I would rather see him work AAA than WWE.
I'm going to say something. I think that, and I've said it before, this is not like a new thought that I'm just now, like, I'm not just revealing this to you guys for the first time. I think we've talked about it before, but like, Wagner 3G could be AAA's ace easily.
Oh, 100,000,000%.
Like, you know, he has everything behind him that he could be the ace for AAA. Bring them back to, I don't know, just something incredible, you know? Like, he could be the guy.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's got to be Pierrot.
And, like, I think we've talked about this a lot, but, like, you have such an easy built-in storyline with Psycho Clown. Like, right there. Like,
when Psycho might leave.
Yes.
Well, maybe if he gets something good, maybe he won't leave. But, like, you have the shot after his dad lost his mask where he's handing 3G's handing his mask to Psycho Clown, and they're just staring, and like it's just so easy. It's a layup, man.
Like, if you look at when Dr. Wagner Jr., when he jumped to AAA in like 2009, I think.
He sold out.
And he, like, I think it was like within, 2 months, he was their mega campeón, like he was their top champ. You could recreate that with Wagner 3G, honestly. Like,
yeah, just have him beat Alberto in like 20 seconds.
Yeah. Or just have him go in there and just,
What about Latin Lover? What is Latin Lover going to do?
He could be, look, Latin Lover doesn't have to even get in the ring, bro. Latin Lover could just be like his,
What if I want to see him get back in the ring? What if I want to see him get back in the ring?
Nah, you don't want to see that, man.
Dude, remember Latin Lover's gig job at Triple Mania, though? That shit was awesome.
That was pretty beast. He could tag with Latin Lover.
That's fucked up. That's crazy. That's awesome.
But yeah, I mean, I just have really, I think we all do, really high hopes for Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. Like, he's just such a beast, bro. Like, God, type of guy that you could build like for a few years around. Like top of the company, he can elevate guys. He can make a lot of dudes look good. Just awesome stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. So hopefully AAA. Actually, not hopefully. I would prefer AAA over Florida. But I think if we wanted to see him in any Mexican promotion, it'd probably be a CMLL. But likelihood is very low.
Yeah, if he ever did, like, if he went to CMLL right now, golly, there's so many matches he could have, all up and down the card. That would just be unbelievable.
Him and Gran Guerrero.
God almighty. Him and Gran Guerrero for the heavyweight championship? Can you?
Yeah. Dude, they should just do that spot like where two big guys are in the ring and then one guy runs to the ropes and does like the shoulder tackle and then he doesnn't sell it and then he does it and the other guy doesn't sell it. They should just do that for like 20 minutes straight.
God
They
almighty.
could do Wagner versus well, I mean he's injured right now, but Wagner versus Villano Tercero Jr. would have been insane.
That would be.
Yeah.
I don't think that's like legal.
Look.
Or imagine like Wagner versus Sandokan.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wagner versus Euphoria, bro.
Dude, giant.
God.
That'd be crazy. Wagner versus
like Ángel de Oro or something like that.
Yeah. Ángel de Oro against Templario, Titan. He could probably put in a really good one against Wagner Jr.
Soberano.
I mean, the thing is, like, there's nobody. I don't think there's anybody who he would put in a bad match with in CMLL. Maybe Octagon.
I knew that. I was just waiting for that.
Hold on. hey.
The entrance merchant.
Hey, look, come on now. They'd be friends. They'd tag.
I'd love to see Mystico kick out of a Wagner driver and then hit just a La Mystica, make him tap on a Friday. Send the fans home. Happy.
You bring in Galeno del Mal too, bro. God,
I'd be all three play if that happened.
I saw some people saying that Wagner 3G would be good in New Japan.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know enough about New Japan's booking to know, I guess, how they would use him, or like, you know, he'd be good though. I mean, he'd excel. The thing is, he'd excel anywhere.
Yeah,
except the warehouse.
I mean, he'd be
the best guy there.
I just ain't watching.
Yeah. He'd be the best guy there. Like in the NXT men's division, everything I see online is people talking about how bad that division is right now. If they brought him in, he'd be the best guy, like just by default. He'd walk in.
Ethan Page, man.
Hey, calm down.
Oh yeah, you watch. Yeah, I know you have a history of watching because you're a big TNA fan.
Hey.
Oh man.
Got you.
Oh man.
See, a guy like me didn't even know Ethan Page was in TNA.
I only know because there was like that Street Fighter clip or something like that. The way that he got sent off, he got killed off in like some knockoff Street Fighter type
right.
skit.
They were doing that where they were just like killing people that left. That's kind of real, honestly.
That's gotta be. In AEW, I just fear. I don't know. I feel like he would get like a lot of guys
get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, the AEW. Sorry, we got to give more pushes to MJF, Ospreay, Adam Cole, and Kyle Fletcher.
You got to give Chris Jericho another main event.
Oh man,
I saw a lot of people. I didn't watch the main event from last night because I saw Jericho was coming out, and I was like, "Let me turn this off." But I just don't think he's got it at all anymore. Doesn't.
I mean,
really
we can tell that after the match he had against your GOAT.
Yeah, I hang my head in shame every time somebody brings that one up. I'm just like, because I was like, my GOAT can do it. He can get a good match out of Jericho. I know it.
Your GOAT does not put effort in. What made you think that he could get a good match out of Jericho?
Look, I thought he was gonna do it, and then he couldn't. It was a vortex, and I don't know if you guys follow. You guys read a lot of like manga or like watch a lot of anime and stuff, but it reminds me of Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know. You guys watch that at all?
Oh, I feel like I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
it's like in my mind, I was like, he's gonna win. My GOAT Mystico is gonna look really good, and it was just like Gojo getting killed. But it was like watching that match, I was like, oh man, he couldn't do it.
Mystico staring at you like Clark Kent's dad in that Superman movie while he's in the tornado.
Yeah. Oh man. Look, I don't remember what point in that match. Because when it started, I was like, maybe, and then at some point, I just. It's like I looked at the camera and I was just like, oh, we're cooked, man. Like. You
were walking away like the Spider-Man. The Spider-Man meme. You were just walking away from the TV.
It was over before it.
Mystico didn't even have a cool entrance or anything, right? He just came out.
I think he just came out, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's where I knew it was cooked.
Not only that, Orange Cassidy out of anybody coming out to help Mystico was so dumb.
Where did that angle didn't even really go anywhere?
Nope. Not only that, but why was he coming out? He was really presented as a heel in his match.
Yeah, I don't know.
Isn't it? Fuck, I don't know. I'm done talking about it.
Yeah, we can.
Enough. Okay, we can talk about CML now.
We can talk about the good moments of CMLL. Which there were a lot. There were a lot of really good moments.
Very good stuff, yeah.
You're right. There was a few bad moments, like Wagner Jr. winning the Gran Alternativa.
Yeah, he didn't really find his stride. He look, maybe at some point they had plans. Maybe at one point they had plans for him to be La Sombra too, but I'm feeling those plans have probably been abandoned.
Good. I can tell you the same thing's gonna happen to Legendario.
I don't think it'll be that bad. I think Legendario hits more than Brillante Jr. hits.
Legendario and Brillante are gonna be tag partners. They're gonna be teaming in match 2 and 3s this year.
Wait. Crixus? That's crazy.
I think Legendario can hit at least match 3, 4.
Crixus is main event level. Crixus is main event level right there.
Crixus is, I think he's main event level based off the size. Like, he's just huge, and he's not like fucking anything up. He has a pretty good mind for it. I think he's in where he needs to be. He's a little green still, but I don't think he's. I think if he just keeps, if they keep him with like Ultimo Guerrero and like, I don't know, he just gleans some of that information off of him, bro. Like
we're gonna have to sacrifice Stuka Jr.
No, please, no.
What? No. I want to see Stuka with his son. I want to see him. I want to see Stuka team with his son more often this year. I think because Hijo de Stuka Jr. is another talent that's like severely underrated, and I think teaming up with his dad could really help him. So
where has he been, by the way? Actually,
Hijo de Stuka, he has appearances here and there. He had a match, I think, this past Monday in Puebla. I think.
Did he? Oh,
yeah, I think so.
I think he's really good. I remember in the end of 2023, he had that match. It was like the Atómicos with Los Guerreros Laguneros and Hijo de Stuka Jr. against
the
Los
Panthers.
Divinos Laguneros. Which is really good.
Then he had a really good match relámpago with Hijo del Pantera in 2024.
Yeah, I'm looking at his cage match right now. It looks like it only has one on the match guide, and it's against Capitán Suicida. That
one was also good. Yeah.
I was gonna say another very underrated CMLL talent. I saw somebody talking about this the other day on Twitter, and I think the other day was like yesterday or last night, where they were saying a lot of the CMLL guys, like who maybe like you see like where they are in Arena Mexico, like you'll see them on Fridays and like Las Primeras or like the second matches, the third matches. When they go somewhere else, like somebody like Capitán Suicida, and like you see, whoa, this guy is actually like unbelievably talented, and like he's better than some of the other guys in this promotion. It's like
he is. He very much is. He's better than Daga and Noah Jr.
Yeah, the level of talent for some of these guys is like really, really high, and like you could like just pull him out and put him like somewhere else. Like you put him on the New Japan undercard, and he fits in just fine.
Yep.
High level.
Once we see that could probably thrive in Noah.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. He keeps that cool mask with the Hayabusa headband on.
Yeah. He changed his mask ever since he came back.
It's a cool mask. What else do we got?
Well, I mean, we're talking about best matches. We got to mention the most obvious one out of the way.
Yeah. 4-way mask match.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Pequeño Olímpico versus...
Hey, wait. Wait. Hechicero, Esfinge, Valiente, and Euforia from the 91st aniversario. That was my match of the year, I think.
Yeah, same here.
I just felt so many good feelings watching that, and I was like, wow. Like, unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, it was crazy how 3 guys were able to carry one dude.
Hey, wait a minute.
All right, man.
Hey. Not too much on El Farón Carrije, bro.
Okay, buddy. You're going to be an Esfinge shooter now? That's crazy.
Hey. Look, he's got a good pin.
Hey, great pin.
Look, for some reason, he had on a Perro del Mal mask this past Friday.
Yeah, that was beast, man.
I don't think he was he associated with Perros de Mal at all?
I don't think so.
He was gonna be.
Just big
No, he
fat.
wasn't.
Just a big fat. Oh. What else? Flip Gordon, Villano Tercero Jr. That was really, really good. Titan, Villano Tercero Jr.
From January, Villanos versus Los Hermanos Chavez for the CML World Tag Titles.
Yep.
Yeah, it's on a Tuesday show, right?
Yeah, on a Tuesday, and I think it went 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
Barbaro Cavernario and Máscara Dorada from January. That was.
Is that the one that ended in the mask DQ?
I don't remember.
I think so.
I remember there was one point though where he did like he did a suplex off the post onto the apron. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, that's the match. Yeah,
because they had one there and they had one on a Sunday.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
the one that was on the Friday was on the VIP show, I believe.
Yeah.
I got March 8th, Celxis and Reina Isis match. I just remember that shit being gas.
Yeah,
I don't remember that match.
I think that shit was a Tuesday as well.
Oh, the all women show. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, the Kira and Skadi versus Lluvia and Jarochita match was also really good. Another pretty obvious one. Hechicero, the GOAT, he was able to carry Místico to a great match.
Hey, wait a minute.
November,
that was a really good match. That was a really good match.
I was there live for that match.
Oh shit. I forgot about that. Yeah,
I did too. That was an awesome match. We didn't even get a chance to talk about it on here.
Yeah.
The mask he had on too, that was a sick one. Like,
yeah,
I kind of want one of those. Like, I'm gonna start looking around Mr. Mask Man and like all these sites to see if I can find one. Somebody replicated it because it looked really, really good.
That shit was so funny watching that live. They're like, Hechicero has to win. He's the only one doing a Blue Demon tribute.
Yeah.
And Mystico's got the like mask on.
He's got the whole thing on his face. What are you talking about?
My personal match of the year was Mystico, Wagner Jr., Blue Panther, and Ultimo Guerrero versus team with Blackpool Combat Club and Matt Seidel from H2L.
That one was
so much fun, man. Like I was saying this before, like that was the most fun I think I've ever had watching a wrestling match. Like just the way they hit every beat perfectly. Ultimo Guerrero's like raising the roof in the corner while he's getting his ass beat by 4 dudes. Like that's wrestling.
That's the definition of the indomitable human spirit, you know?
Yeah.
You got 4 guys beating the shit out of you and you still find time to raise the roof? Yeah. No, that's what I need, actually. Some people will be like, oh, he's no selling. No, he's selling it, brother.
Yeah.
But he's powering through.
That's the real fighting spirit right there.
And yeah, we got off of that too. We got the Danielson Blue Panther singles match on the following Friday.
Yep.
That was awesome. Do you guys remember the first ever 5-star match in CMLL history?
Oh
my god. Okay, let me see if I can remember who was in it. It was Templario.
Yes.
Mascara Dorada?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was exactly 1 year and 1 week ago today on January 5th.
First 5-star.
That's insane, dude.
Did
they get any others this year?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah, Hechicero versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. I feel like that doesn't count because they fucking saw New Japan guy in there.
Hilarious.
This New Japan boost.
It's like
I agree, but
dude, it's crazy.
Look, I've said it before. If Dave rates something 4 stars in CMLL, it's actually 5.
Arena Mexico tax is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like such a disrespect. It's like fuck Angel Azteca versus El Dandy. Fuck Pirata Morgan versus El Dandy. Screw Atlantis versus Villano Tercero. Screw Canek versus Cien Caras. Screw all these matches.
Yeah.
Máscara Dorada versus Templario. That's the first 5-star.
I'm looking at the the star ratings for this year. There's just some like there's some crazy ratings, like the 4-way Apuestas from Aniversario 4 3/4. Like, how do you see that in your brain? That's not on the same level as Mascara Dorada and Templario.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Dave always says the CMLL is his favorite promotion, so maybe he's like shielding us from the people who are always
maybe he's
replies.
gatekeeping a little bit. Yeah.
So.
I think Dave has both a women's tax and a lucha tax. I think.
Yeah, I'm wondering if a women's CMLL match has ever gotten over like 4 stars.
Probably not.
I am going to drop a match in that was not the best in the ring, but was unbelievably memorable for me. Tiger Mask and Jushin Thunder Liger. Like Jushin Liger was just his second.
Oh yeah.
I guess Ultimo Guerrero and Gran Guerrero as his second. That was awesome.
That was
for me.
Pure vibes. Yeah.
The match was all right, but like Jushin Liger showed up, I was like, oh my god.
He's been retired for 4 years. He still has a rolling senton off the apron in full gear.
He showed up. Awesome. He showed up at AEW and just handed Ricky Starks a trophy, bro. He showed up in CMLL. He starts doing dives and shit.
Yeah.
Crazy. AAA just announced their first card for February.
You have it?
Yeah, they just posted it on Twitter right now.
Send it in the chat real quick. We'll add that.
Oh my god, you're gonna be so shocked by the. Why is there a surprise TNA wrestler?
Oh man,
I believe in Joe.
No, look at that main event. It looks bad.
Oh man. Let's see. I ain't even looked at it yet. I'm just saying.
Look at how far down Vikingo is. Oh my god.
Latin Lovers right up front on the poster. I like that though.
All right, taking a quick break from our CMLL best stuff to talk through this first match.
Well, they got a ball terrier match.
That's a match. That's a match that me and Foos are excited for. Fiscal versus Abismo Negro Jr.
Damn, they're still running this.
Dude, Psycho Clown is holding an event in talking about Psycho Clown and that promotion. Big Lucha died this year, and Psycho Clown is now the owner of is he the owner of the promotion? He's like the owner. He took over, right? Basically.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and what is it? XLL Lucha.
Yeah, XXL or something like that, or XLL.
Yeah. So basically, he rebranded Big Lucha, and so he's holding an event. He's holding a show in 2025 soon. And there's gonna be a Fiscal versus Abismo Negro Jr. match, and it's a whoever gets burnt first match or something like that.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Like an Inferno match.
Something like that, and it's the main event. So I might have to tune into that because it genuinely it's probably gonna be like very dumb, but yeah. I kind of want to watch.
I'm looking at this. That's crazy that I got Vikingo and Laredo Kid on the third match.
Yeah, that match doesn't look too bad either.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't.
I don't want to watch the TNA guys, but you know.
I mean, Laredo Kid, Hijo del Vikingo against Rey Horus and Destiny against Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel.
Is that the Rascals? Is that what their name is?
I think so.
Something like that. And then Bull Terrier match.
The Lucha Semifinal doesn't look too bad.
No, Pagano, Octagon Jr. and Luchador Sorpresa against Mesias. Seminonis is back and Deluxe.
Hey, let's go, man.
Oh, yeah. Was he in AAA in 2024? I don't remember.
Yeah.
He was.
Oh, yeah.
He was Jeff Jarrett. And there's Lucha Estelar looks bad. It's just bad.
Psycho and Cibernetico.
Psycho and Ciber, the main man.
Who's the heel in TNA? Who's the big TNA heel right now?
Moose.
That's definitely Moose. That's definitely Moose. That's definitely it has to be.
That's who
right?
needs to tag with Alberto. Yeah,
probably.
That's definitely Moose. Like
I don't know who else it could be, honestly.
Don't worry, we'll stop watching the show after Fiscal and Abismo Negro Jr. That's the only match I'm tuning in for.
I can't think of any other heel in TNA. Tesla. All right.
The guy. No, that wouldn't make sense. I was about to say I was about to say Nick Nemeth, but Alberto El Patron was feuding with Nick Nemeth. So I was about to say.
Well, he might call him back. They might be friends or enemies of friends. Look, the top three that I'm thinking: Joe Hedgie, Moose.
He's not a heel. Joe Hendry's not a heel.
He can be a heel. He's got to change the words of the song.
Yeah, he don't believe in Joe Hedgie. Oh,
he's British. He'll immediately be a heel. You're right.
He can easily. Let's see. What else are we talking about? CMLL with great matches.
Oh yeah, back to good stuff. Yeah,
Jushin Thunder Liger. Yeah, the Liger, the match where you did the Liger. Another great match. You know, this happened late in the year, but Los Hermanos Chavez breaking the CML World Tag Title defense record against Daga Jr. and Difunto. That match was excellent. Really enjoyed that one.
Huge Difunto year this year.
Yeah.
El Rey del Inframundo.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Rey del Inframundo. Yep.
Rey del Inframundo was great.
Can I also just say we're not naming a bunch of the trios main events,
but a lot of the times,
they're fucking gas.
Having to remember.
Yeah.
Like if you go back and you just like
pick
like a trios main event with like 6 main eventers where they're just like they're not even like working an angle. They're just kind of like working a regular Friday match. The ceiling or the floor on those matches is so high. The ceiling is also very high. Like
you find 3 good baby faces against Los Guerreros.
3 good Rudos.
Yeah.
3 good technicals versus 3. Like if you have Neon opposite of Los Guerreros or Máscara Dorada opposite Los Guerreros, you know it's gonna be fun.
Bro, Atlantis Jr., Máscara Dorada, and Místico 3-way.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Ángel de Oro versus Templario from the Arena Mexico Aniversario.
Yep.
Certified Ángel de Oro versus Atlantis Jr.
Flip Gordon against Ángel de Oro.
Yeah. Oh, Flip Gordon versus Niebla Roja as well.
Yep.
We don't talk about him. Both the men and women's Grand Prix.
Yeah, they were good. They were good as hell.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carol Kwan.
Yeah, Foos came out a big Samantha Black fan after that match.
Look, she's going to Japan.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Good for her.
Yeah,
Lucha Fiesta.
Oh yeah, we have to talk about Lucha Fiesta soon. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Oh yeah, we'll wait. Big news on that one.
We'll talk about Lucha Fiesta.
You guys remember when Místico was undefeated in singles competition and then Star Jr. pinned him?
Hey.
That shit was crazy.
Dude, MLW legend, Star Jr. Pin your goat. That's crazy.
Hey, not too much on him now.
Star Jr. Místico.
Oh, did we talk about Blue Panther and Ultimo Guerrero from the Saturday show, right?
Coliseo, yeah, that was good.
That was great. There was also Blue Panther versus Hechicero from the Tuesday show.
Mm-hmm. God, that was really good.
Then there was an Arena Puebla exclusive that probably almost no one watched except me. It was Briante Jr., Neon, and Shelwa versus, it was Briante Jr., Neon, and it was either Futuro or Max Star, one of those two, because you know how Los Viajeros are and they easily switch out, against Guerrero Maya Jr., Stigma, and Shelwa. Dude, that was an Arena Puebla exclusive, but it was really good. Like it was great.
Máscara Dorada and Volador Jr. against Pac and Rocky Romero.
Oh yeah.
Big
it was
thumbs
that
up.
idiot that rated a 0 on cage match, and we had to make fun of him we didn't make fun of him. We said some things in the comments to get him to delete it, and then the cage match deleted his.
I mean, it was very clear he was trolling, like griefing the cage match reviews. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Templario Último Guerrero. You remember that?
Oh yeah, that one was decent. The finish was a little.
That's when he ripped the mask off, right?
Yeah.
He was powerbombed. He was getting powerbombed, or he was powerbombing, and he ripped that mask off too. That was beast.
The Noche de Campeones, Máscara Dorada, Neon, and Star Jr. versus Los Infernales.
That was good. God almighty.
That one was probably my match of the night for that show.
Look, CML really does have an embarrassment of riches, you know? Like, they have so many.
And they also ran back the Divinos Laguneros versus Villanos and Hijo de Stuka Jr. match this year as well, which was also really good.
Just really good stuff all year, man. All year. That's crazy.
And it's not even mentioning some of the tournament finals because like Gran Alternativa,
we
Neon,
even mentioned
that was a good match. Yeah,
Dorada versus Místico and Brillante.
We haven't even mentioned Arena Coliseo de Guadalajara either, bro. Like,
oh yeah, Star Black versus my goat Gallero.
And then Los Villanos against
against
Barbosa and Sandokan.
Barbosa and Sandokan. What was it? Was it Villanos or was it Bucanero? It was either Villanos or Bucaneros versus Rey Cometa and Espíritu Negro in Arena Coliseo de Guadalajara was also really good. Oof. There's also the hijo that I really enjoyed the Felino Aniversario match, the one where it was Felino and Felino Jr. versus Pantera, El Pantera and Hijo del Pantera. Dude, Hijo del Pantera came in and he made a statement. He was like,
that was awesome. Hijo del Pantera's been really good.
He's like, I'm here to stay.
His like tope that like yes, God Almighty, his tope that goes through.
Yeah, through the middle rope.
It's so good. I mean, I guess a lot of topes go through the middle rope, but his is different. Like you have to see it. He does like a flip. Like he does like a full like. I don't know how to describe it. You know.
He like goes through flips. It's crazy. You got to see it for yourself. Just go watch one of the Matcha Lampago season. It's fun.
Beast, really beast. Anyways,
was there? I don't think there were any notable matches with Magnus and Rugido.
Well, they did a rematch of Neon and Futuro in January. That was good.
Yeah, well, I mean that one's obviously going to be a pretty good match.
Yeah, but they didn't have anything else that was on that high tier.
Yeah, good stuff, I mean, yeah, Sanelli versus Reina Isis was also pretty good.
Yeah, from Nocha. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I like to say that CMLL, I think they had a better year in 2023, but looking at this and just talking through it right now, they had a really, really good year in 2024 as well.
I feel like the highs were a little higher, but I feel like the baseline was a little lower.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
No, I mean, also you got to think too, like, I think a lot of the guys, got like opportunities to be like next up, if that makes sense.
Sure. Yeah.
Because, you know, I think 2024.
I think they got to focus on that more this year.
2024, though, like, it had a lot of them sending people to MLW, send people to Brev Pro, send people to New Japan, send people to AEW.
And then the other promotion sending talent to CML, which I want to see less of that in 2025.
Yeah. These needs to...
Literally the lowest lows of CML in 2024 were whenever like AEW would send over their shitters or MLW would send over Rev Pro. Like it was the relationships that was like, you know,
that needs to be carved out a lot better. Like if you're gonna send like shitters or people that are less seasoned, throw them in on a Tuesday or like whatever. But like Friday,
the main event Friday,
Fridays are like that's sacred ground in my opinion. Like if you're sending over people, like that's got to be like your A tier people, because like AEW is not putting fucking
Místico in the main event of Collision, or
I mean they should
or Dynamite.
The thing is,
they're not putting a lower card guy on Dynamite at all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like
they're not sending Cholo over to AEW. You know,
yeah, on a Dynamite, but
that's their mistake. But
they should send Cranio over to Dynamite.
Oh
true.
Man, dude. He get super over. They love that.
They should just run that match back on Dynamite. Just show them what real lucha is. The Esfinge, Neon, and Volcano versus the Futo Sandokan and Cranio.
You know, it's kind of crazy. Like on paper, that match, you're just like, okay, but then like they worked it so well.
I knew that match was gonna be good, man. I remember watching that match during the Dia de los Niños show, and I remember that being the best match of the show.
I don't think I watched the Dia de los Niños show. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm too old for that.
Yeah,
that was the match where no, it was a free show. I think it was either a Tuesday or a Sunday show. I think, but that was the same show that had Villano Tercero Jr. versus Titan in a match at Lambago.
That's crazy. That's awesome. But yeah, that match was awesome. And like the best parts of the match were probably like the worst two workers, but they are the most fun workers too.
I don't think his finger's that bad.
I almost spit my
You're so. I was going to say, what do you mean? Canada was like a top 4 worker in that, man.
What was I gonna say?
And speaking of the parallels to the mall, man, that's a different beast.
I agree with the sentiment of what you're saying, though. I think that they either need to do a better job at getting guys who mesh better with the style or who will pick it up a little better, because I think the worst. Maybe this is going to be harsh. I think the worst match involving like AEW or AEW related person was that Deonna Purrazzo versus like Catalina match.
Oof.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That one was bad, real bad.
That match, I actually should have put that on my worst matches for the Moonsalties, but I think that match is not like.
I didn't even watch that shit because you guys were like, nah.
It was real bad.
Either Purrazzo like was not watching tape of what they worked like down there, or she wanted Catalina to work her style, but it was just
she worked AAA off
slow.
forever. Like she was like Reina de Reinas champion.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean that she worked it well.
Yeah. I mean,
that's true. That's true.
The thing is, like, God Almighty, that match was just so slow, so plodding. Like,
but yeah,
so boring.
Like, what is Deonna Purrazzo on AEW? Like, she's nothing really. Like the odd like collision or rampage match. Like at least like the MJF match sucked, but at least he is up on their card. Is still as bad as that shit was.
I'm gonna be honest. I like Purrazzo is teaming with. She's doing like a stable with Taya Valkyrie right now, and Taya Valkyrie seems a lot more interesting to me than Purrazzo.
Oh, dude, yeah.
The two.
Where are Loca, man?
Yeah, like she just has a lot of personality, like a lot of charisma, like the way she is presented, like the way she dresses.
She actually worked AAA pretty decently.
Yeah.
Was
I'm talking about just in terms of
video with
as well.
Foos, what was that clip you were telling me about? Taya Valkyrie was in it. Was Cibernetico in it too?
Yeah, it's because she was in Perros del Mal. This was when Perrito Aguayo and Cibernetico were about to have their match, and they were on this talk show or whatever. And Taya is like, she says something. She's like, God, what did she say to him? She says, "You're a joke. That's why nobody respects you," or something. Talking about Cibernetico. They're selling the match, obviously. And Cibernetico just, like, Taya speaking in English, and Cibernetico just switches to English. He says, "Shut up, bitch. Shut up." And I was like, yo. Taya's entertaining. I think she's entertaining.
She's good.
The main man, Cibed.
Bro, it was crazy. And then they start fighting. Like, Cibernetico starts fighting Perrito. I think they end up, like, putting him under all these, like, pieces of furniture. It's pretty beast.
That's awesome.
It's the main man right there.
But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Like, you know, send I don't know, just guys that are
and Top Flight.
Like, yeah, I would like to see, like, you know, a Daniel Garcia
and Lee Moriarty.
Konosuke Takeshita, a Lee Moriarty, a Top Flight, like you're saying, a Darby Allin. Like, it's like sometimes it does feel like they're sending over like their lower mid carders, and then CMLL is putting them on like the higher spots on the show, which does feel a bit unfair.
Exactly.
They got to give us Darby Capitan Suicida.
God,
see who wants to die more.
Oh, like a mano a mano or as a tag team?
Mano a mano.
As a tag team, that would be an insane tag
Honestly,
team.
just make it a match of Vampire. I'm sure one of them will end up dead in less than 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Bro, they're gonna bring out the stretcher. No matter what, they're gonna have two stretchers ready.
They're gonna bring out the fake doctor too.
Yeah. It pops me huge when the fake doctor just gingerly walks towards the ring, like, bro, somebody's down.
Get the real one.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
multiple times where the doctor was like that. It would be like Futuro, who I think Futuro got hurt like 3 genuine times. Like this 2024, dude. So that dude takes risky bumps like crazy. I swear.
You remember when he took that one where he springboarded?
He hit his head.
Yes. Oh, that was so scary,
dude.
Oh,
I thought he was cooked. I was really scared.
I remember that. Dude, not only that, but then also recently in this the VIP show where I think he did like a moonsault, I think. And then he like hit his head or like his neck in the barricade and it looked really bad.
Yeah.
But he was able to walk it off.
He just got right up.
He's not a CTE guy, man.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, I mean, it's not too far gone, but it does. I think it does need some tweaking. Keep sending Rocky, by the way. Just keep sending Rocky as much as you can.
I think Rocky just likes coming over.
Yeah, I would too. They book him like a beast. He gets to do all this cool shit. Oh, that's the one guy who I don't mind is like undercard, like mid card, losing in AEW and like New Japan, ROH, because like he's a beast in CMLL.
Well, that's another thing too. If you're gonna send undercard guys or whatever, then send them for longer stretches of time, not just one off. Like you think it means something. Like
exactly.
Like in theory, if you like, Deanna Peraza is a bad example. I don't know, some person, but if you send them there consistently for like a couple months, let them develop an actual story or something,
or just let them develop better in the style, like get them used to.
Yeah.
You know.
No, Willow stayed there after Homenaje a los Leyendas. Willow stayed there Saturday and Sunday as well.
Willow's awesome. Send Willow again, by the way.
Send Willow all the time, yeah.
I don't care that people are like, oh, that Willow match against Xyz wasn't that good. I don't care. I like Willow a lot. Everybody has a bad night. Maybe just something didn't click. Okay. I can forgive. I'm not saying that like if you have a bad match, never come back, you know?
Unless you're Chris Jericho.
Yeah, unless I mean, he's had 3 bad matches against 3 CMLL guys, so.
Yeah, but only one of them was in Arena Mexico, and that was against your goal.
Hey. Please, the wound is still fresh. That was like 3 months ago. That was like 4 months ago. That's crazy. Anyway,
still happened.
Yeah. Painful. That's all I got to say about that, I guess. We can talk about some stuff coming up.
Yeah.
The ladies' ring?
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about some matches, I guess. Some decent matches that have happened in 2025 so far. AAA hasn't really had a show where we could watch matches from, so there's nothing from them. CML, what was it? It was Místico, Capitán Suicida, and who was it? Atlantis Jr. From Sin Salida. Because I know the opposite side was like Soberano. Yeah, it was Soberano, Hechicero, and Valiente. Oh,
yep.
Yeah, versus Capitán Suicida, Máscara Dorada, and Místico. I thought that match was pretty good.
This is the one where Tengu beats Kemalito too.
Yeah.
On Sin Salida.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Then there's also the... I thought Hijo del Villano Tercero versus Sandokan Jr. was pretty alright as a match relámpago. I thought that one was good.
Yeah, I didn't think it was bad. I've liked the VIP shows so far. I think the VIP shows this year have been better than ones last year. I still don't think we've gotten one that's just hit like every match has been great, but I think the first one, every match was at least good. The second one, I was not the biggest fan of
the women's match.
Yeah, La Jarochita and Lluvia
versus Las Infernales.
Yeah.
Hechicero Blue Panther, obviously.
Yeah,
that's my current match of the year.
That's match of the year so far.
That was such a good match. Like the whole time, I was just thinking like they are putting this thing together perfectly. Like even the failed Suicida, yeah.
Oh, dude, I thought he was cooked.
I thought it was over for a second. I was like, oh my god, oh no,
he's 63. dead on too. Like, oh my goodness.
Just straight up hit his head on the rope, fell straight down.
It looked rough, and then 2 minutes later, middle rope plancha to
Gets
the
back
outside.
Like, dude, if I did that, I'm not getting up for maybe 3 months. I'm laying full body cast.
Cooked. Absolutely cooked. But
yeah,
I thought every other match on that card was at least good.
Yeah, that match was fantastic. Coyote versus Hijo del Pantera from this past Tuesday show was pretty good. I really enjoyed, dude. Hijo del Pantera just over here on the Tuesday show doing a bump to the outside floor.
Just eat it too. Just eat it.
Oh yeah, that's true. He did. He did. Barbaro Cavernario versus Neon from the Saturday show. That one was really good as well.
I need to go back and watch that one. I missed that one actually.
That one was really solid. I'm honestly, Neon has been improving so fast. Well, he's been getting better and better. Like honestly, give him a big singles title match or something. Just give him a big match this year, honestly, against anyone.
I remember there was a point last year where we were like, Neon is seeming a little suspect, but he turned it around.
No, he turned it around big time. Like really quickly. Like his performances in like the 6-man tags and singles matches have been really good. Because think about the amount of like, even from the point where we were like a little bit suspicious, like, oh, he seems like he's been off as of late, and then he comes back with the Stuka Jr. singles match, the Barbaro Cavernario one just recently, and then also in late 2024 the singles match against Taverno. Like he really just relapsed really quickly into just being great yet again.
This is unrelated. This is completely unrelated to anything we're just talking about, but I just saw they announced a 12-man tag for a Collision next Saturday.
Oh God! Can I guess who's in it?
You can, yes, please.
Okay, is it Cope?
Yep.
FTR.
Yep.
Oh shit! Who are the other three?
Okay, that looks bad.
Shit, I don't know. Okay. I'm assuming they're facing the Learning Tree.
Facing the Learning Tree and the Death Riders is Cope, FTR, Hobbs, and the Outrunners.
Huh.
Hobbs is awesome. I really like Hobbs.
Yeah, Hobbs is great, dude.
I like FTR most of the time. I like Cope most of the time too, but that Learning Tree is just a little rough, Maybe they can
give
do
me
something.
Hobbs and Neon.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Hobbs throw him into space. Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah.
That would be crazy. Anyway, sorry, folk. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say Volador vs Templario was interesting. I wonder if that's the match that they're gonna be doing for Homenaje a los Leyendas as the apuestas, or if they're just planning on stretching the rivalry to Fantástica Manía. I'm not sure what
just
direction
United
this
Empire against Los Depredadores.
Yeah, because I'm really not sure where this whole Volador Jr. Rudo turn is heading.
Me neither.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things where they're like teasing something out that they'll abandon in a few months, or
are they going to continue with the Templario thing?
He put him in that rear naked choke and then just held him there. He's joining the Death Riders. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Oh God, no.
He's just gonna show up on Dino one day and
there's Mexico.
Yeah, he's just gonna choke out shit, I don't know. Hangman Page or something.
Dog, that sucks.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Who knows? Maybe they'll continue this Volador vs Templario rivalry all the way until Homenaje a los Leyendas, and we'll get a Máscara vs Cabellera.
That'd be good. I was gonna say if you guys had any bold predictions for someone losing hair or losing a mask this year.
Yes.
We haven't had a huge one.
Sanelli's losing her mask, 100%.
You think so?
I think so, yeah. Ever since she beat Reina Isis, ever since she came back and she was placed higher up on the women's cards again, and she beat Reina Isis, I'm like 100% she's losing her mask sometime in 2025. Okay. 100%.
I'm for it. She became an op when she beat Reina Isis.
Oh man. Let me think. My most bold prediction.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't think of anybody whose mask is like. Maybe Valiente loses.
Maybe, but you know what? I'll throw a bold prediction. Very bold prediction. Barbo Cavernari loses his hair for the first time.
I wanted to say that, but I don't think so yet. But that would be crazy.
Against who? Who's gonna take it?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
They build up the Mascara Dorada thing again, right? Because that's like a
maybe
huge
Dorada,
thing for him to get.
Maybe Neon.
That would actually. That would be pretty good.
I was gonna say Guerrero Maya Jr., but I still feel that like that's a little too early.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Guerrero Maya Jr. and Shelho Mascara versus Mascara?
Dude, they should just do like a Ruleta Suicida with like a few tag teams, and then Shelho versus Guerrero Maya Jr. one of the tag teams.
I'd love to see a huge mask fall this year. That'd be so insane.
Like Mystico.
No, hold up now.
Not my How much money would that take?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
They'd have to sell out Estadio Azteca.
You mean or Rusha and Elia Parker gonna have
AEW Mexico, that's when they're gonna do.
Oh god.
Right.
Totally God, he's gonna open the purse up.
I think Mephisto loses his mask this year.
No, I don't think they're gonna have all three Infernales unmasked.
That'd be so upsetting. He loses his Kansas City Chiefs mask.
Oh man, dude, that's what he wears.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes in attendance.
Oh man.
In Arena Mexico. He's crying.
Oh man. They should just do it in the Chiefs Stadium. Like
Yeah.
Let me think. I can't think of anybody. I could see some hairs falling, maybe.
Terrible.
Yeah, Terrible could probably lose his hair. Be okay. I mean,
Terrible. Anybody can lose their hair except Rico Meta, please.
Not again.
Not again, please.
Lucha Gardenia. Nah, he just lost his last year.
He just lost his. Oh, imagine if Akuma loses his hair this year. Akuma? Oof.
I'm trying to think of people in that position who could probably lose it.
That position. Maybe.
Oh man, Leono's cooked.
Leono's an undercarder. He's not a lower mid carder at a mid card level. They're not putting Leono into the puestas.
I'm just bullshit.
Magnus should lose his mask, and then he can just officially go become Black Tiger.
Who should lose his mask?
Magnus.
Oh, Magnus.
They should just ran Magnus Mystico last year. That would have been way better.
I mean, anything is an improvement over Jericho.
Yeah.
Just everybody was like,
the aura itself just could have carried that match.
Dude, everybody was like, I would have rather had seen Magnus versus Mystico over Jericho.
The thing was, that Mystico Jericho match wasn't even for anything, was it?
No, it was stupid ass singles match.
Bad booking decision.
Exactly.
Own goal.
See, Magnus should have taken the fall, man. He should have saved us from that stinker that was Mystico versus Jericho.
You know, they probably had that planned, and then Jericho was like, I want to come back.
It might have been, honestly, because
they probably had that as the backup. They were like, if Jericho says no, we can just do Magnus Mystico. It would have been, I mean, the feud would have been more interesting too, because at least Magnus would have been there every week.
Exactly. Or they should have done. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Or even then, they should have just, like, Jericho should have just been willing to cut off his hair. Like, it would have I would have at least added some sort of impact to the match instead of, Mystico wins. Jericho's never coming back.
Oh, well. All right, we got to actually get here to the end because we're at an hour 48, so.
Hey. All right, let's announce the cards that have been coming up. So we're recording this on a Sunday. Monday's Arena Puebla show has a big match, which is Shelwa versus Guerrero Maya Jr. Is it 2 or 3? It's 3. Their title match. It's
for the national
middleweight championship.
Do you think he's gonna win? You think Shelwa's gonna take it?
He might win it, honestly. Because think about. It's both. They're both from Puebla, and it's a big title match in Arena Puebla as well. So they might. I think they might just crown him.
That'd be pretty beast. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's possible. And then on Tuesday, we have Crixus, challenging for the Mexican National Heavyweight Championship against Star Black. Will Crixus win? I'm not sure. Because I thought like it's the same thing that that happened a few months ago with Akuma. I thought Akuma was going to win the title. They didn't give him the title. So will Star Black somehow yet again run away with the victory? Possibly.
Who do you think is gonna main event this Friday? Echicero's. Does he have another match?
Yeah,
of the
it's either
month?
gonna be the apuestas. I mean
Four-way?
the aniversario 4-way, or I think Hechicero versus Valiente might main event. Because Hechicero still has 2 VIP matches left that he has to do. He has the Macho Dampa against Valiente, and then he has the 4-way from the aniversario, and then there's still 2 more matches that include Shelwa, which would have been Shelwa versus Forneo, but Forneo's not there anymore, so who knows what they're going to do with that one. And they have the Rey del Inframundo final, which is Shelwa versus Barbosa versus Cavernario versus Difunto, which it would be very, very weird for CML to do 2 4-ways on a Friday. So I don't think we'll see both of them happen this Friday. On the rare chance that it does, I'd be very surprised, but hey, we'll have to wait and see. Have they announced the Tuesday card? I think they have, right?
I think they did. I don't remember.
Yes, they did.
Though.
Here, Tuesday, the Tuesday card. Oh, why? Like I said, Star Black and Crixus. The third match looks really good on paper. Capitán Suicida, Max Star and Futuro versus Hijo de Stuka Jr., Vegas, and El Coyote. And yeah, it looks that one could be really good. It could be like probably could steal the match. I mean, could steal the night. Then the main event, it should be fun. I mean, it's Atlantis Jr., Templaria and Titan versus Guerreros, so that could be pretty good. Hopefully, Atlantis Jr. decides to show up to work. And then does Guadalajara? Oh, Guadalajara has a pretty decent match at the main event. They have Esfinge, Fugaz, and Explosivo versus Sandokan, Barbosa, and Difunto. And yeah, those are pretty much the best looking matches for the upcoming Tuesday shows. Friday card hasn't been announced as the time that we're recording, so we can't say anything. So probably expect one of those 4-way matches, like I said, either the one from the Aniversario or the Rey del Inframundo. And the Lucha CML also announced Lucha Fiesta 3 in Japan. They announced it in April, I believe. What was it, April or May?
Yep, Tabata is staying for like what, 3 months?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Here's what they said. Yes. Yeah. Tabata is staying for 3 months. The Lucha Fiesta, I think it's 3. Lucha Fiesta 3. Is happening on the 27th of April. There's going to be I think a Grand Prix Torneo Cibernético sort of tournament there.
Well, the winner gets to go to
yeah, something like that.
Like a CMLL show, like they get a trip to Mexico City.
Something like that.
I think there's a fan too. A fan gets to do it, right?
Maybe I haven't read too much into it, but the CML Amazonas are going to be presenting. Well, obviously CML is Kira, Tabata, Era, and Olympia. Then on the international team as well, we have Willow Nightingale, representing AEW, and then Samantha Black from CWE. And then Edgar El Güero Noriega is also going to be refereeing on the show.
Yeah. And there's going to be a new Hayabusa.
He's going to fuck up that count.
That's true. They announced a new Hayabusa for the show. Who is he facing?
I don't know.
I think. Hold on. I know it was announced somewhere. Give me a second.
Is he facing Masato Tanaka?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The new Hayabusa is facing. Yes.
Pretty beast.
Who knows how that's gonna go? Who knows how that show is gonna go? Supposedly, it's on the same day as a Stardom show, and just the day before that, Unagi Sayaka is gonna have a show at that same venue. So we'll see how well it does. As the matches get announced, we'll probably we'll talk about them. We'll see what happens with the show. Excited to see what goes on. Um, CML might do Enredalitis sometime this. Do they even have enough time to do it this month?
I don't know. I don't think they do. No, there's no
Let me
way.
see. No, they could.
Think so? What, like on another Tuesday?
They could do it on Tuesday. They could do it on the 21st or the 28th. I doubt they do it on a Friday.
Yeah.
But they could do Torneo Reyes del Aire sometime. Yeah.
They've also been teasing a New Japan AEW CMLL Super Show.
Oh yeah,
they were teasing on Informa. So
on Informa, they were like, "Titan, is there anybody you would like to face?" And he was like, "Yeah, I like to face Kenny Omega."
Yeah, just casually.
Yeah, and then Soberano was like,
him.
"Gabe Kidd is a bitch on Informa."
That would probably be pretty good.
They've been beefing on Instagram or something like that for quite some time now, I guess. So maybe we'll see one of those matches at. Well, I'm certain we're not gonna see Kenny at Fantastica Mania, but maybe there's a slight possibility of a Soberano versus Gabe Kidd at Fantastica Mania next month in February. And then whenever the cards are announced for Fantastica Mania, we'll also be talking about them. Yep. Which hopefully they announce them soon. I've been waiting for months now.
Look, we've got a lot of great Club Lucha podcasts coming up here soon. We're back. We're saying it right now. We're back. Tell the people. Fire up that old Spotify. Fire up the old YouTube. We're back, baby. We're back.
We're gonna watch that playlist soon.
Yeah, we are. That 6-hour playlist. We were gonna stream it one day, and then we looked at it. This is 6 hours.
Yeah, there's 3 Jake Lee matches.
It's because there's one 30-minute Jake Lee match, and there's an hour Jake Lee match, and there's another Jake Lee match.
We'll make some cuts to it. We'll make some cuts.
I did make some cuts.
I'm gonna send all of. I was gonna say I'm gonna send all these matches to various editors and tell them to edit them down for me. So put some music behind them and we'll watch all.
Cut this out.
I did cut down the playlist. Don't worry, you still have to watch Hijo del Pirata Morgan versus Tejano Jr.
Oh no. A few other things. Forgot to mention. In AEW, Rey Fenix had a lot of really good matches in 2024. I remember the one against Mortos, and then obviously the 0 Hour in when he was healthy. He had some pretty good matches 2024. We didn't include any WWE matches because
we're not watching.
We're not watching A and B. I can't tell you that. I can't, in honesty, say that 2024 was a good year for Lucha Libre in WWE. Besides, I think maybe like Dominic Mysterio, but I think his big storyline was for like Rhea and Liv Morgan. So I can't say that he had like his own standout like by himself storylines or anything like that.
It was Jason Kelsey was top 3 luchadores.
Yeah,
in WWE this year.
But honestly, the WrestleMania from last year left a bad taste in, I feel like, my mouth and everyone else's mouths who were even slightly invested in like what they were doing, like LWO and stuff. Legado del Fantasma. I can't say I know. I think maybe Santos had a title challenge against LA Knight. Andrade. Andrade, I think he probably has. I mean, I've heard he had some really good matches against Carmelo Hayes, but most recently I've heard he's just been losing against Shinsuke, so I can't say
oh my god
too much good things about that either. But
Shinsuke.
We don't really
losing
focus.
To 2025 Shinsuke Nakamura, man.
We don't. If that upsets you that we're not really covering WWE, I mean, we don't really cover it that much. So, there's plenty of other podcasts that cover WWE from beginning to end. We're trying to get out everything else, and by everything else, I mean we mainly focus on
AAA,
CMLL, IWRG, AMLL.
Oh yeah, IWRG, our favorite lucha promotion, IWRG. Hey, shout out to IWRG. They're off to a decent start this year.
They're back.
It's watchable. It's watchable.
We're promising this year, more lucha flashbacks. Maybe we'll, more streams. 2025. Soups and I will get on the streams. We'll get on the airwaves. We'll watch stuff. Little watch parties, curated lists.
Let's do some gimmick episodes in here too.
Yeah,
like our tag team tournament that we booked. Some more of that.
Yeah, we're gonna do stuff like that. We want to get you guys involved. If you're still listening, we want to get you guys involved.
Mailbag episode.
Yes, even more. You know, we're gonna start doing listener of the month. Our first listener of the month.
Or like we'll do like a question of the question of the week, question of the episode. Like leave right now, if whenever you're listening to this, leave in the comments or in the replies, leave a question that you would like us to answer on the next episode.
I was gonna say I'm randomly about to just choose somebody from the Discord. Let's see.
It's gonna be Eternal Lip here, right?
What is it?
It's gonna be Eternal Lip here. They're always they're live broadcasting it when they're listening to the pod.
So that's this listener of the week, Eternal Leap Year. If you're listening,
you know it's not Poochie. I can tell you that.
It's not Poochie. Oh man, he's probably listening to this right now, saying, "Oh, what did they say fuck me for?"
Oh. You don't know who else also isn't listener of the week? All the New Japan, all the r/New Japan Pro Wrestling
in the mud
members.
They're enemies of the week. Sorry, enemies of the week. 52 weeks running. But yeah, we appreciate you guys very much. We're gonna try and bring more of what you want to listen to, less of what you don't. Just talk as much as we can. Definitely gonna try and bring guests on.
Like Latin Lover.
Well, I was gonna say like Robert Martyr. He has expressed interest in coming on the pod, talking about Lucha.
I guess he can come on the pod as well.
Wagner 3G.
If we could ever get Wagner 3G on here, oh man.
I think we should try to get Potro that said on the pod.
If we got Potro that said on the pod, oh man.
Let's get Seaver on the pod.
Let's get Latin Lover on the pod.
We definitely.
Let's do a podcast collab.
Look, we're making moves. I'm trying to design some Club Lucha merch. You know, we're trying to do something a little bit there. You know, we're trying to set it up. Last year, look, year 1, 2023. That was a lot of learning. 2024, it was expansion. You know, we brought on Floke, brought on Soups. We found the crew. We found the booth. Right, we found the booth that worked. We worked through, you know, growing pains, trying to figure out the format, trying to figure out how we want to do it, shooting from the hip, having a little more fun with it. And I think we're in a place now where we have found what we like to do and how we like to do it. And we're going to try and bring you as much of that in 2025 as we can.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say on that. But
more IWRG coverage this year.
We appreciate you guys again very much for listening. I think this is the end of this episode. Anything else you want to leave our listeners with? Soups, Float?
Shout out Mr. Thunder, man.
Yeah, shout out Mr. Thunder, man.
Shout out Mr. Thunder.
Yeah, if you're listening, you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. What the hell is it? Discord.gg/Moonsault. Get in there.
I think so.
Join us.
It's good stuff. This is a 2-hour episode. We're cooking like crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate you again so much. Until next time, we'll catch you later.
Bye-bye.
Peace.